Welcome back to the Law of Happy podcast. I'm your host, Lauren Tatner. I'm an attorney and I teach laughter as an exercise. When we laugh, we feel good and we raise our energy. This allows more good, fun things to flow into our experience. This is the Law of Happy. So let's laugh, have fun, and practice the Law of Happy together. I'm so excited for you to meet today's special guest, Cathy Nesbitt. Cathy is a health and wellness advocate. She's the founder of Cathy's Crawly Composters, Cathy's Sprouters, and Cathy's Laughter Club. Cathy is a certified laughter yoga teacher and was appointed Laughter Ambassador in 2017 by Dr. Madan, Kataria, founder of Laughter Yoga. I had so much fun laughing and chatting with Cathy in today's special episode. As Cathy says, laughter yoga is not about fancy pants or poses. It's all about getting into your body and having fun. So join us as Cathy leads us in some fun exercises to raise our vibration, laugh, and get infused with the love drugs in a natural, organic, and sustainable way. Please join me in giving a warm welcome to Cathy. Cathy, welcome to the Law of Happy podcast. I'm so happy that you're here as a guest. Welcome.
Oh, thank you, Lauren. I'm excited to be here. Law of Happy. It is the law. It should be a law.
Yes.
You have to be happy. You must.
Oh, yes, it feels good to be happy, but I always like to remind myself and people that it's not about being happy all the time, because that's not possible because we're human. And we have all of the different emotions that in life there are ups and downs. But I'm glad you mentioned this because a law of happy means different things to me. But what I love, or what I like to remind myself and share, and that's why you're here today, is when we practice ways to feel good or to feel better and to raise our energy up and to be in alignment with who we truly are, just feeling better, feeling good. And then what's cool is that when we feel good, we allow more good things and more good experiences, more good people to flow into our lives. And that's what I love about laughter and the power of laughter, because it's like an instant energy boost. I'm so happy you're here for so many different reasons.
Thank you, Lauren. I would like to add to that. When we feel good, we do good. That's simple. So laughter and being in joy helps us to see the light and be more hopeful.
I agree. And Cathy, I thought it'd be fun to, because there's nothing like experiencing the effects and the power of laughter. So I was wondering if you can share with us your favorite or one of your favorite laughter exercises or games.
There's so many, but let's just rub our hands together like we're starting a fire. That's what I would say. And whatever we're doing, we're going to be smiling. And remember to breathe, if I forget to tell you. That's what I say. There's so many things. Just have fun. So we're just getting the energy going and then just shake them off. As laughter yoga is not about fancy pants or poses. It's just kind of getting into our body, having fun.
So we're shaking our hands.
Shaking our hands just to get our energy into our body. Ooh, we can add a little giggle. And that, okay, so I want you to just put your thumbs on your temples. And then just curl them in. This isn't a laughter exercise, but this is to help us get into our brain. So just push down where your fingers meet in the middle. And then we're going to pull across your forehead. This is called the crown pull. And then we're going to go to our hairline, if you don't have hair, where it used to be, and then just push in and drag across. This is opening up our skull so that more oxygen can come up there. Sorry, I don't want you to mess up your hair.
That's okay. Let's be silly and do it.
It's so beautiful. And then we can even just tap right on our head. Tappity tap, tap. Hello, head. Yes, hello. Thank you for being my beautiful brain. And that kind of, that just helps us. Like it actually gets brighter when you tap on your head. It's so beautiful. That's
Thank you.
There we go. You're welcome.
Thank you. So that's a good breathing, tapping, and laughter exercise all in one. I love it.
All in one. Yeah.
Yes.
Laughter goes with everything. That's what I found is whatever you're doing, if you're doing something you don't like doing, if you add laughter, now it's a fun thing. And if you're doing something you like doing and you're laughing, it's a funner thing.
Yes.
It's a win-win, really, when you add laughter. It just enhances everything.
Yes, I agree. And I want to ask you, what is laughter yoga mean to you, or how would you describe it to somebody who's never heard of it before and has never done it?
Yeah, I say it's not about fancy pants or poses, is what I say. Like, it's not doing yoga and laughing. It's laughing for the health of it. So it's intentional laughter exercises designed to make us feel good. So we do. And we're a very serious society, and there's a lot of stressors going on in our world. A lot of things like that are being added on. There's war, there's pandemic, there's economy. There's so many things that are climate. So many things are heaped on. They're very stressful. So people will ask me, how can I laugh? There's so many serious things going on. And I say, we have to laugh. We're not laughing at, we're laughing because of. Because if we're not laughing, we're totally stressed, we're not breathing. And when we laugh, it opens up our brain so that more oxygen can get into our brain so we can come up with better solution. We can look up. We raise our vibration and we feel better. And then we're looking up and then pew, 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 solution comes in.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. It allows,
Thank you.
it allows the right things, good things, helpful, positive things to come in, and we're able to recognize them, be aware of them, and receive them.
I was just going to say, I've been doing a lot of podcasts, traveling around the world, and I ask everybody, have you ever heard laughter's the best medicine? And everybody has, Lauren. I haven't met one person yet that said, oh, no, tell me about that expression. No, everybody's heard that.
Right.
No, what does that mean? And so if laughter is the best medicine, as Dr. Kataria says, why not just laugh? Why don't we? And the problem with that is, or the challenge, I guess, is that I think laughter's being squished out of us. You can't control people when they're laughing. Centuries ago, I think they made laughter forbidden, not maybe in so many words, but just squished it out. Be quiet in church, be quiet in classroom, like always stop that laughing, because we can't stop people once they're laughing. So now we need to remember our brain is geared for negative. That's why the news works, because we just get gravitate in there and we're into the news. Or when a group of people get together and someone starts talking about the horrible day they had, and then we all start spiraling down. Oh, you think that was bad? You think that? And I think why that is because our brain hasn't evolved. The little amygdala in our stress, like the stress center of our brain, hasn't evolved since prehistoric times, which was fine back then. It was to keep us safe. If there was something that was going to attack us, we needed to know. Our brain hasn't evolved. So when we go into stress now, that's where we are. Our brain, our body is secreting all those stress hormones, cortisol, adrenaline, and we're not breathing. It's like we're going into fight, flight, or freeze, as if we're in imminent danger. And we're not if we've just lost our phone, glasses, keys. We're probably not going to die. It's a nuisance, but it's not life-threatening.
I agree with everything you said. That's why I personally don't watch the news. I'm aware of what's going on in the world through headlines, when there's always going to be somebody who's going to say, oh my God, did you hear about that? And then I'm like, oh, now I did. And so I am aware of what's going on. I just don't have to keep rehearing details that are upsetting. And I like what you also said about remembering to laugh, and how it's important, because like you said, laughter is the best medicine. We all know that, but as adults, do we practice that? And as kids, too, you mentioned that in other centuries it was forbidden, but I even remember as a child just laughing for no reason, laughing freely, just my friend and I getting each other to laugh. And I just remember the adults in the room saying, get a hold of yourself. I know they didn't mean any harm, the adults, but they weren't used to it. They didn't realize the benefits that we were getting or how important it was. This was this century, but a few decades ago. So where people, I think, were less open to this stuff. And all this to say, as children, we know how to laugh freely and we can do it. And then as we get older, we're taught to stop. It's not necessarily appropriate. And that's what I love about laughter yoga, where we can choose to laugh on purpose and we're belly laughing.
Laughter is the best medicine, but you can't just take one dose. It's a practice. It's really a practice. And I've been laughing since 2012 is when I was introduced to laughter yoga. but I've really been laughing since 2020.
What do you mean by really laughing since 2020? And what do you think changed or shifted for you where you were able to now feel, okay, now I'm really laughing? And what does that mean?
Yeah. So 2012, I was introduced. Just briefly, I have a worm business, and it was the 10th anniversary in 2012 of my worm business. And one more person said, "Ooh, worms in the house." It's indoor composting. I'd heard it many times, but that time it hit my heart, and I was like, started to question everything. Why am I doing this? Why do I care? Why don't others? Those kind of questions. And then the next day I was introduced to laughter yoga. I don't even do yoga. I still don't do yoga. I came into laughter yoga, but the back way. And I was like, what's laughter yoga? That's interesting. Anyway, I loved it, started to do it, got trained as a leader, then got trained as a teacher, became a laughter ambassador in 2017. So I've been laughing. I was getting paid gigs before, and it was fine. Everything was great. And then 2020, March 2020, we were all shut down. Before, I'll just say BC, I was doing between 100 and 200 events a year. So I was out there, I was busy. I was in my little hamster wheel running around from event to event. And I thought I loved my life. Now I realize that was too much. I don't want to go back to that. But I'm an extrovert and I really need people. And I was struggling like everybody. And I know there's still a lot of people struggling. Well, what's happening? We didn't know what was going on. So in June of 2020, I started my online club. I really, in the past 3 years, I've taken a deep dive into why is laughter the best medicine? And oh my gosh, it's so beautiful. So what do I, when I say I'm really laughing? I found myself a laughter buddy. So I laugh every day for 5 minutes in the morning, every day with someone on the phone. I think before 2020, there was very few opportunities to laugh online. And laughter yoga started in 95. And I say now, wow, laughter yoga started way back then. So we would be ready for 2020. So that we could help the world with this global mental health tsunami that we have right now. Laughter clubs around the world, we all jumped online, like everybody, like every industry is online now. So this allows people the opportunity to play from their living room, and you put it in gallery view so you can see everybody and you can play. And if anybody's uncomfortable, they can always zoom out. So I was laughing since 2012 and I loved it and thought it was great. Really laughing, like really taking it seriously. I don't miss a day of laughter now. I make sure that I get my full-on belly laugh every day for my own benefit, so that when we're laughing, we're secreting the love drugs. And I start my morning. So now it's this injection of all those love drugs, dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin, endorphins, shooting through my body like a fountain first thing in the morning, like this beautiful high energy, high vibration energy. And every day, my laughter buddy and I, after we're laughing, we're just like, wow, so beautiful. We're just like, Oh,
I love this. And I want to ask you about this. So you've made it a point to incorporate laughter every day because, yeah, like you said, it's not a one dose thing. It's something, it's a practice, just like anything. Going to the gym, if you want to maintain, you know, what you're doing with gym workouts, you don't just go once and okay, I'm good for life. People go regularly if they're into the gym. But so this is exercising another muscle and getting all of the amazing health benefits through laughter, and to maintain it and to have all the benefits, we've got to do it regularly, consistently. And so I love how you're doing this, making a point to do this every day. You have a laughter buddy, and you said for 5 minutes. So how does it work?
She calls me every morning, 7:30. She's in New Brunswick. I'm in Ontario. We could be anywhere in the world. It could be on Facebook, like you could do it anywhere. Yeah. Right. So it's just on the phone. When I answer, I don't say hello. I just start laughing because I know it's her. And we laugh for 2 minutes. So the beautiful part, I took an extra course with Dr. Kataria.
And Dr. Kataria is the medical doctor from India who is the founder of the laughter yoga movement.
Yeah, so Dr. Kataria is the founder, and he's been doing all these extra trainings because he knows that we are poised to help the world right now. His goal is world peace with laughter. That's why he started his mission. And so I've taken some of his private trainings to to grow my laughter knowledge. And one of the things that he said, when you're doing the laughter meditation, if you laugh full on for a minute or two, and then you're silent, you do deep diaphragmatic breathing for a minute, and then you laugh again, your laughter enhances your silence, and your silence enhances your laughter. So they both get deeper as you practice this. So when you're laughing, you're secreting all the love drugs, you're all oxygenated, then you breathe deep for a minute, and then you go deeper when you're in your silence, and then you laugh again. I can't explain it, but it's a beautiful expression of just getting your body ready for the day.
Is this something that we can just have a sample of right now together with each other and our listeners?
Let's do it.
Okay.
Do you want to time us for a minute?
Yes.
I have a timer if you want me to get I have it. 1 sec. I'll just be right back in 1 sec.
Okay.
Look at this. I have this for my laughter club. I say don't worry, it's a 3-hour timer.
Oh, it's one of the, what do you call them?
A sand timer. So it's 1 minute. I'm going to just give us 1 minute. So we'll laugh for 1 minute. Let's do 1 minute laughter, 1 minute silence, and see how we do.
Okay.
But a silence on a podcast, let's see how we do. All right, so play along, everybody. So I'm going to turn over the thing and we'll have 1 minute. So you ready? 1,
Yes.
2, 3. Almost.
We can read too.
1 minute, so it's long, eh?
I didn't think about that.
Okay, silence. Beautiful deep breaths. If you're just tuning in, we're just breathing. Oh, so beautiful. Almost. Woo! All right, we did it. It's really a beautiful thing. It's just like you feel calm. How do you feel? I should ask you how you feel.
Oh, yeah. And so that's a good question. First of all, when I asked you if we can do this together, I didn't mean to put you on the spot, and I didn't think this. I didn't overthink this. So I went with my feeling, and I just felt, you know what? I love what you said about how the laughter enhances the silence, the laughter. I believe that's, correct me if I'm wrong, but that was the gist, or that's what you said. And I was so intrigued, and I thought, I love how this sounds. I want to feel how it feels. So that's why I asked you on the spot if we can practice this together. So a few things. I didn't realize initially how long laughing for 1 minute can feel. And I know that the more we practice laughing on purpose or choosing to laugh as an exercise, the easier it can become. So the first time you do it for a minute, maybe, it can just feel like a long time. And we can stop. I always tell people not to force anything. So you go at your own pace, so you can pause and breathe and take a break.
It's not easy if you haven't laughed, if you're not a trained professional where you're laughing every day and you've built up those laughter muscles. For anyone listening, if you've ever had a great chuckle with somebody and you laugh so hard you can't stop laughing, your cheeks are hurting, your stomach's hurting, maybe you're crying a little bit, those are the laughter muscles. It's like going to the gym, but it's free, it's waiting inside you, and you don't have that pain the next day, like as if you've gone to the gym for the first time in a long time, and then you overdid it, and then you're sore for a few days and you don't want to go back to the gym. It's not like that at all. It just hurts for that time. And that's like, reminds you, oh yeah, I haven't laughed for a while. That's why my stomach's, my muscles, my laughter muscles haven't been used for a while.
Yes, agreed. And to finish answering your question, I felt good. It's just the more that I kept laughing, the more it flowed, and I was able to just let myself go more, and it felt good. It was so good to allow my laughter to flow and to practice that for that minute of laughing, and then to have the minute of breathing in silence. And I felt the silence more deeply and more fully. So it was a powerful exercise and experiment for myself. So thank you for leading that on the spot for this. And you feel good, I hope, and I'm assuming.
Oh, I feel great. I think laughter has really changed my life. It's changed my life in so many ways. And it's high vibration energy. And if you see me laughing and you start laughing, then my job is done. I've done my job, because I want you to laugh. I want you to smile. I'm the one that's singing in the car with the windows open. I can't sing.
No, that's amazing.
My husband was laughter hesitant for years. I would say for about at least 8 or 9 years, he was laughter hesitant. And I say this with all love and compassion for my lovely husband. It's high vibration energy. Last year, he got trained as a laughter leader.
Really? That's incredible. So
it took time. It took time. Like I took it personal. Oh, it's come on, laugh with me. But if you can't, then, which he wasn't able. And then just slowly he was able, and now he's trained. And how that came about, I had a training in November. We went for a walk. I had one person signed up, one person. And Sylvie and I, Sylvie Deganu-Duville, are training partners online. And we're awesome together. So you get 2 teachers for the price of one, but we only had one student. So that's really hyper training, isn't it? Because she had paid. So I was like, we're going ahead. She paid. So we only have one. So we're walking in the forest. And I said, I only have one student signed up for next week. And he just turned to me and he said, maybe I'll take the training. I was like, what? That was so beautiful, because we're different, right? And we present different. It's so now with the laughter, I think it's going to be a magic combination.
So that's so lovely to hear. Thank you for sharing that. And I'm excited to see what you guys are going to be doing. Speaking of which, oh my gosh, Cathy, there are so many things. Like I love hearing your laughter stories, and I can talk about the benefits of laughter and for forever. I keep wanting to ask you about your worm composting. You're the founder of course, Cathy's Laughter Club, but also Cathy's Crawly Composters and Cathy's Sprouters. And I have a dilemma, not a real dilemma, but a good dilemma, where I want to hear more about those other businesses or those other practices that you have, and then the link between worms, if there's a link between worms, sprouts, and laughter.
There is.
Yes. What do we do? Can we have you?
Yeah, let's do it. So my working title is Cathy Crawly Laughing Bean Queen.
I love it.
So it's simple solutions for today's challenges: worms for amending the soil, sprouts for eating, and laughter for overall health and wellness. And how do they go together? They all go together beautifully, because they're all about sustainability. They're all about helping the planet, helping ourselves, and just helping the world. So my 3 seemingly random things that I have, the worm composting, sprout growing, and laughter. I wondered for a long time, like, what the heck are these 3 things that I have going on? And I realize now they really are all connected. And the things that I do for my businesses are how I live my life. We love what we do. Which is another trick or another secret. If you love what you do, it's not a chore, it's not a job, it's play. Every day is like play. And it's the 21st anniversary of Cathy's Crawly Composters. And I'm still like so excited about it. I'm still like, this is really important. And I really want people to care about the planet. It's indoor composting with worms. I really want people to care about the planet. But when you're having a mental health crisis, you can't care about anything. But how do you get out of the crisis? How do I get out of this stress? So laughter now. So now I'm really taking off into laughter. And not that I don't want to do the worms. I want to still be the talking worm, but I really want to bring laughter now. I think that we really need this more than ever. As a laughter leader or a laughter yoga leader, I've incorporated tapping, brain gym, and other healing modalities just because I really want to help people get out of stress. Stress is related to, I think it's 90-something% of our today's ailments are stress related.
Yes, exactly. So that's amazing what you do, combining the different modalities and helping people take care of themselves, because the only way that we can help anyone we care about, anyone else, is really if we're feeling good and taking care of ourselves first, so that we have something good and positive to give and share. Laughter is a form of self-love and self-care, and so it's so important what you're doing. And I love how all of the everything goes together. You're taking care of ourselves, taking care of our earth and our planet and each other. So it's a beautiful, important cycle, but it really does have to start with ourselves and taking care of ourselves, and laughter and is such a good way and place to start. Thank you so much, Cathy. My God, there's so much more that I want to talk to you about. Hopefully we'll get a chance to talk and laugh again together. I'd love that. I want to ask you, how can our listeners find you online and connect with you online or in person?
Yeah, so my laughter website is cathysclub.com. And I would love to invite your listeners to my free Tuesday club. It's 30-minute super fun self-care on Zoom, 9:30 a.m. Eastern. And I incorporate all those things. So they're all in my session. And everyone's welcome. Come once, come twice. If you've never done laughter yoga, plan to attend twice, because the first time might be odd, just like when we do anything new, it's new. So it might be weird, like when we start a new job and we're nervous because we want to do a good job and we don't know that job. So it's scary. So laughter can be scary too. If, when you arrive and you're like, I don't know what to do, which is why Zoom is so beautiful, because if you're not happy there, you can always just Zoom out, right? You can just leave the Zoom club. It's not if you come in person. Yeah.
Okay, good point. And we'll have the links to where people can find you in the show notes. And thank you so much, Cathy, for being a guest and for being here. It was so nice to see you and to laugh with you. Thank you for everything that you shared with us today.
Thank you, Lauren. I appreciate it.
Okay. Have a good day.
You too. Bye.
Bye. Thank you for having tuned into this Law of Happy episode. If you smiled, laughed, or felt inspired, please subscribe, rate, review, and share the Law of Happy podcast with someone you'd love to have fun with. And if you'd like to laugh with me as a guest on the show or in a customized program, you can email me at lauren@lawofhappy.com. I look forward to laughing with you soon.